Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Life is Strange. Alright, now that we are fully and firmly back in the, well, quote-unquote normal timeline, I guess it's time to do more detective work, right? Because my objective says I must go downstairs and investigate David. Now, David just left. He left at the end of the last episode and walked out that door because Joyce kicked him out, right? So I guess we're just going to look around the house again and in his little tool shed or garage or whatever that is and see what we can find.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here?
I still don't know. But it's interesting because the beached whales also appeared in the alternate timeline when she was going to visit Chloe and found out that Chloe is in a wheelchair. But if Chloe is in a wheelchair and her life was completely different because her father was still alive, that scene in the bathroom never happened, right? So she wasn't killed in the bathroom, and Max probably never actually found out about her powers, or she doesn't have any powers. So even in that timeline where no time magic happens, all of that weird stuff is happening with whales and eclipses and whatnot. So weird? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, let's continue to look around a bit more.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
Okay. Well, there are only two people now if David isn't coming, so maybe it's going to be cheaper.
Ouch.
David, do not be here when I get back home from work. I mean it. J. Price. Oh, she signed it with her last name. That is tough. That is tough. Alright, so I guess she means it. But yeah, I didn't get the impression that David is all that sorry about what he did. He's only sorry that he got caught doing it. And I mean, it's not like Max was telling any lies about him or spinning any intrigues. She was just like exposing what he's been doing. So it's really his own fault, if Joyce kicks him out. He only got away with it until now because Joyce didn't know about it. So, yeah.
Somehow I existed in this whole other reality. But I don't know what happened. The more I use my power, the more I see how little control I have over what happens. Now Max Caulfield exists in 2 or maybe 3 different realities. How can I have a destiny? If these alternate lives exist, I hate the thought of William and Joyce finding Chloe like that. Thinking about all these lifelines almost makes my head hurt worse than the rewind.
Yeah, it does make your head hurt indeed. I mean, basically I see 3 different possibilities here. 1, all of these different timelines exist anyway, just, for every potential outcome of every potential situation, there's a different timeline for, basically any given situation, which would basically mean that there are infinite timelines, probably. The second option is that only those timelines exist that she created by her rewind, and then they continue to exist once she undid it. Which is an interesting thought, because it means that she's basically like creating realities with her powers. Or, there's only one timeline, and that's the one where she exists, and all the other timelines basically cease to exist once she no longer, exists in them. So I guess it's one of these 3 options. Anyway, let's get up and let's continue to look around. Yeah, no graffiti.
My butterfly sketch doesn't exist in this timeline. Like William. Max the Time Bandit strikes again. To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Eco-apocalypse now. While Acadia Bay was until now considered a quaint fishing and tourist nook on the Oregon coast, the town that time forgot is, since the beginning of this week, in the literal eye of an environmental storm, starting with a freak snowfall, an unprecedented eclipse, dying birds, and now a dozen beached whales. Acadia Bay's strange weather is being studied by prominent state and national scientists, apparently including NASA. What's even more incredible than these echo phenomena is the fact that not a single meteorologist has offered any actual theory or even reason for this atmospheric havoc. So, hang on a second, did this eclipse happen only in Acadia Bay? I mean, eclipses usually travel over a very specific line when, the moon travels around the Earth, and it's not like punctual. So was this eclipse really only happening in Acadia Bay? That would make it even stranger. Alright. Let's look outside too. I mean, I have been outside a few times already. I have seen the dead birds.
Poor birds. I guess David wasn't in the mood to clean up.
But it always pays off to look at old places again and see if there's any new stuff, right? But in this case, there doesn't really seem to be any new stuff. Except that they took the painting inside and use it as some sort of noteboard. Right, do we have any new messages?
Looks like David already booked a room.
Okay, so he moved into a hotel. I see. Anyway, let's look into the garage over here.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Alright, let's have a look. Let's start over here.
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Oh dear. Mr. Madsen, thank you for your help with Nathan. It is appreciated. Best, Sean Prescott. Huh. That is new information. I have no idea what this is about. Well, he left his guns.
Either Chloe stole another gun, or David is out there armed.
I wouldn't be surprised by either of it. But then again, Chloe has a gun because I gave her David's other gun back, so I'm pretty sure David took the other one, huh?
Oh, jeez. David is packing up wedding stuff too.
Alright.
There's more to David Madsen than meets the eye. He should finish this letter to Joyce.
Let's read it. Joyce, you know I'm not good at explaining myself or why I act the way I do sometimes. I only know that nobody has ever understood me the way you do. I would never do anything to hurt you or Chloe. Taking care of my family is my #1 mission. Yes, I overstepped bounds with the surveillance and suspicion, and I am truly sorry and ashamed. But there are dark things happening in Acadia Bay I have never told you. You are my wife and partner, and I know we should have no secrets. I intended to tell you everything, but I wanted more proof. Instead, a student almost committed suicide on my watch. You kicked me out of my favorite home, and my stepdaughter hates me. Please let me... And then he stopped. Yeah, I don't know, maybe he should finish it. I mean, in the end, it's Joyce's decision if, she wants to continue to live with him. But I think a few things need to change in order for that to happen. And, some acknowledgements of own mistakes like in this letter would be a good start. So, what do we got here?
I promise I'll help Miss Grant next time. If there is one.
As per our discussion about the new campus surveillance system, Mrs. Grant has informed me that her petition was only one avenue of protest. While we initiate this new area of Blackwell security, we must find a middle ground between safety and privacy for our students' best Principal Wells. Oh, this is still about the petition that I didn't sign because I didn't actually meet her.
Oh, meow, Miss Grant. Twist that knife.
I didn't need a surveillance camera to see the suspension coming. Best of luck to you, Mrs. Grant. Ooh, okay.
At least he has one weird fan.
Dear Mr. Madsen, I just wanted to let you know I think it's bullshit what happened to you, and the school has too many lip-tart metrosexuals who don't appreciate you or the military. I felt safe in my dorm when you were in charge, and I thought about you protecting me. I hope you will come back to Blackwell and make sure we are all safe at night. I'm scared of this school. Huh. What exactly happened? Why was he suspended again? I feel that I have missed some vital piece of information. Is it because of Kate's almost suicide? I honestly don't fully remember.
Wish I had surveillance footage of that conversation.
Okay, this is from David Madsen to Raymond Wells. I apologize for my outburst yesterday in your office. I was upset about losing my position at Blackwell without a complete investigation of the facts and based solely on the claims of untrustworthy students. There is a cancer at Blackwell Academy, and without me it will continue to spread. Sincerely, Madsen D. Okay, is it because I told the principal about David hassling Kate? But I mean, I remember that discussion in the principal's office, and I had like the option to basically blame Kate's suicide on Nathan, on David, or on Mr. Jefferson, and I picked Nathan. But apparently David still was suspended. Yeah, I think I missed this or I forgot about it. Alright. And what do we got here?
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts too.
Oh, this is interesting. And it's confidential. That is quite an impressive estate. I think this is like as big as Blackwell's academy. Alright. I haven't really found anything too interesting so far.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too.
Yeah, but it would probably make her sad as well. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have looked at all the stuff over here.
I wonder if David is going to the party.
But I think he's suspended, so probably not. Anyway, do we got any interesting stuff in this part of the place? Ooh, a locker.
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey David, what you hiding?
Well, let's have a look.
Looks like you need a code to open this. Or a way to break in. I know this padlock.
Yeah, because we've seen it before when we were looking for clues for the password on his computer. Oh, I'm supposed to enter it now. Oh, hang on a second. As you may remember, I actually wrote down all the clues that we found the first time we looked for a password, and I'm pretty sure the padlock was one of them. And I'm trying to find that piece of paper again where I wrote it down. Oh dear. I know I wrote it down. I know I have it somewhere. I just have some problems finding it again in my disorganized mess over here. It would be really nice if I still had this thing somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay. Well, I wrote down a bunch of different numbers, but I mean, there's only one code that has like 4 digits, so I guess that would be it, huh? 7 1 7 1. There we go.
Yes, I knew that number would be important.
Yes, it pays off to be an old school gamer. From the time when you actually had to write down stuff.
Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Oh, yes.
Okay, so what do we got here? Jackpot? So, photo of Kate, Blackwell Academy parking. What in the world is this? Coordinates. Twin Peaks? Is this supposed to mean Twin Peaks? I have no idea. But we have dates and coordinates and times. Alright. Oh. Nathan and Warren fighting. I remember that. So he was there watching it. And he just took a photo and then he came to help. Okay. What is this supposed to mean? What car is this? Huh, Twilight Zone, huh? So we have Twin Peaks and Twilight Zone. That can't be a coincidence, huh? And what exactly does that say? Pay up. This is so weird. And so random. Super random. She knows something. Yeah. But okay, I guess all of this is important somehow.
Score. Back to Chloe now.
Okay, I guess we found what we were looking for. Oh, what is this?
Oh, look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move his plank if I want to take the shot.
Okay.
This plank is good for nest protection, but bad for a nest photo. Excuse me. Just one picture, please.
Okay, let's take a photo.
Oh, please don't make these little birds die like the others.
True.
Click. Another photo from my Arcadia Bay Wildlife series.
Yeah, she has a lot of photos of little animals. So maybe we should put the plank back, huh?
Oh, thank you. Sleep tight, my eggy eggs.
Alright, there we go. I hope they won't die like all the other birds, that's true. Okay, I guess that's about it. I don't see any more important stuff. So let's head back and talk to Chloe. Oh, call Chloe. Right, let's do it.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted. But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing. This is definitely Kate's floor.
Hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh yes, I'm on it.
Well, I'm glad that Chloe can have these moments of self-realization.
Max,
Kate.
I thought I'd never see you again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you. You look awesome. Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to other patients here because they need them more than me. I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson, even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
Yeah, I guess Victoria can have these moments where she can be nice, which makes it all the more puzzling that most of the time she's just such a jerk.
I don't think get well is quite apropos.
Well, there may not be balloons specific enough for her situation.
If this gets Kate through the night, so be it.
Another Jesus. Okay.
Those are nice flowers. And from Taylor? Wow, props to her.
Yeah, suddenly they all feel sorry.
Oh, I love Kate's happy rainbow flock.
Bored cat. Where is she? Walk, walk, here. Yeah, that is kinda cute.
Good to see that Kate is still working on her book report.
Well, that's some dedication. I can sit down here, but let's look around first.
That is so sweet. Even Victoria signed. But not Nathan.
Well, that would be kind of horrible, to be honest, if Nathan signed this. I wouldn't want that either. You know, the guy who probably drugged you is signing a get well card. Yeah, sure.
Victoria Chase might be queen bitch, but she's not evil.
Kate, I know you hate me and you shouldn't, but I only want to see your smile again. Please let me know if you need anything. Okay. Huh, I got some new information. Maybe I should talk to her again.
Thank you, sisters. You really saved Kate.
Alright. I think we had a thorough look around. So, what happens if I sit down again?
It's amazing to just sit here quiet with Kate again. I don't think I'll ever know how much destiny I'm changing. But whoever said we only have a single fate? Time travel is such a mindfuck.
I agree. Okay, so have you finished your line of thought? Okay, let's get up again. Yeah, I don't know, let's talk to her again.
That is so good to know that Kate is drawing again. Kate, it is so good to hang out with you again.
Max, I owe you so much. And I can tell you want to talk to me about something.
Well, I can talk about a few things, but maybe we're going to talk about you first.
I always want to talk to you.
We missed our tea session this week.
That was so not cool. We need to plan, like, a tea shop tour of Portland.
Oh, yes. And you could bring Warren along, too.
Why Warren? Well, I guess maybe other people have picked up on the fact that Warren is quite obviously interested in Max, but I think this should be girls only.
No boys allowed.
You are funny, Max. And right.
Alright, yeah, let's talk about Victoria's note.
I saw Victoria's letter. How does that make you feel?
Max, I know Victoria can be not nice, but I do believe in forgiveness and redemption. I might be naive, but I feel her struggle.
Me too. I could have taken a picture of her covered in paint, but I didn't, and we had a genuine moment.
We all have our moments. Why do you think she acts so mean?
She's a bitch, she's insecure. Well, I guess this might be the reason for that, huh?
She's insecure. If you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need to act superior.
Victoria doesn't look like she has much to be insecure about.
If anybody could make Victoria see the light, it would be Kate Marsh.
No. I think it will take more than that, Max.
Okay, well, if you say so. And yeah, I don't know, maybe let's talk about Nathan too.
I want you to know I'm this close to getting all the info I need about Nathan.
Nathan Prescott has to pay for what he did. And we have to stop him from hurting anybody else.
Well, I did get his ass suspended, so that might be a start.
You did? Oh, right on, Max. I love how fearless you are. So what is going on with him now?
Well, Vortex Club Prescott family. I guess, I'm not sure if he's going to be at the next Vortex party. So I don't know what option to pick here. Let's pick the family.
I think his family is totally protecting him. Or worse.
Yeah, that's true.
I never say this about people, but Max, there's something evil about the Prescotts. They have something to do with death.
We're going to stop him. I just have to find Nathan's room number, get inside, and get the clues I need.
Max, please let me help. I can get the number, and I'll text it to you, okay?
Of course, Kate. I can't do this without you.
Now it's time for Nathan to watch out for us.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
I do. That's why I love you, Max. Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her soon.
I will, and please don't kill off the bunny. But I mean, we were able to keep the plant alive, so maybe we will be able to keep the bunny alive as well. And yeah, in regards to Nathan, I think I remember that even Nathan doesn't like his own father, so there's that. Anyway, I don't see any other stuff that I can interact with, so I guess we're going to leave her be for the time being.
Well, how is she?
She's still Kate Marsh. Thank God.
I'm glad we came to see her.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott. That little prick is not going to be glad when he sees us.
Oh dear, so what exactly do you plan to do?
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Yo.
Chloe. Why isn't somebody as cool as you going to Blackwell?
I was way too cool for this school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know, lame as it sounds, life has to go on.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate, even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but it's been a hard week to focus. No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend, and I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
Nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will. Hot for teacher.
Gross! You're out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the Rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
Alright. Yeah, we haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Hipster Teacher.
Let's see if I can find out where Nathan is.
Okay, but apparently we have a different objective now. First of all, let's look around and see if Alyssa is in the vicinity and if she needs a warning, because that constantly happens to her. But I don't see her anywhere,
Justin,
so
it's been so long since I've seen you.
I hope she's
You're way too
fine.
cool for us now, Chloe.
Way too much shit going on, man.
Try going to Blackwell. Insane.
So I hear.
Any word at all on Rachel?
Dude, I wish. I'm working on it.
I miss her laugh when I bail off my board.
She was probably high.
Yeah, She had the sick nugs.
True dat. Okay, I have to bounce.
Come hang with us at the park sometime.
I like Justin. He seems nice and he's always so relaxed. I really like him.
I can tell that Justin is really into Chloe.
I guess so.
Chloe fits in so easy with Justin.
Let me know when you found something.
Okay, well, apparently she's going to chat up Justin a bit more. Oh, what do we got here?
Good thing I didn't let Chloe take that money from Principal Wells.
Oh, building permit, accessibility upgrades. Donator, parents of Blackwell, supervisor, Principal Ray Wells. So the money was for the handicapped fund, and it actually is being used for better accessibility. Unlike in that other timeline when they didn't have any money for that. But apparently in this case, it's actually happening. That is nice to know.
Poor Daniel. Looks like he needs a hug.
What's wrong with you?
Hey, Daniel. You look bummed out. Are you alright?
Hola, Max. I just figured out that my photos basically suck. I'm a wannabe artist.
Why? Why would you say that? And I mean, your real art are your drawings, are they not?
You're not here to be a photographer. That's my gig. Look at that sketch you did of me. Incredible. And that's your art. Your gift.
I do feel better now. You are good, Max.
I'm trying my best. So, in exchange for that little pep talk, can we get some information?
By the way, have you seen Nathan Prescott?
Oh, I heard a rumor he's actually suspended.
Yeah, but he's still gotta be on campus.
That explains why he looked so pissed off when I saw him leaving campus a few moments ago.
Oh, so he was here. Interesting. Okay, let's talk about Kate.
Have you talked to anybody about what happened with Kate?
I don't talk to anyone, Max. But I did actually have a nice talk with Brooke. She couldn't stop talking about how brave you were on that roof.
I don't think doing the right thing is brave, but I appreciate what she means. The most important thing is that Kate gets better. And gets justice.
I hear that, Max. She's the sweetest, most genuine person I've ever met. I don't mind getting picked on by Blackwell broholes, but don't fuck with Kate.
I like this revolutionary Daniel DaCosta.
Only if I can start the revolution from my sketchbook, Max.
Well, that's enough, I guess. So, are you going to the end of the world party?
Are you going to the end of the world party tonight?
It will be if I go, man. People here push me into lockers, not dance floors.
Go to the party, don't go to the party. Well, I don't know. I guess if it's not your kind of gig, then you should just stay at home. But it would be nice to have more decent people there and not just the Vortex Club guys, right? So, I don't know. Maybe you should give it a try. And if you don't like it, you can still leave, right?
That's exactly why you should go to that party. We have to stand up to these Blackwell bullies for Kate. You won't be alone, Daniel.
Not with you to back me up, Max. Damn it. I will go to the party like it is the end of the world. Okay, maybe I won't go, but... No, I won't do that, but I'll go.
Let's talk later. Okay, Daniel?
Okay.
Good. Nathan is not around. I should go back to Chloe.
Alright, so we're not going to find him here. Why did we even suspect him to be here? He's suspended, so he probably won't be on campus, right? But whatever, I guess we can look around a bit more.
I had to clear away another batch of dead birds today. Sad.
Makes me mad. Climate change isn't real my ass.
I think everything is changing here.
As a scientist, I'm fascinated. As Michelle Grant, I'm very worried.
Arcadia Bay is scared too. Look at the weather. And the animals.
Not to mention poor Kate Marsh.
We all need to look out for each other these days.
Samuel actually spoke about himself in the first person. He said I and not Samuel, as he always did when I was talking with him.
Good to see you out and about, Max.
Indeed.
Mrs. Grant looks interested in whatever Samuel's saying.
Apparently so.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you. And I swear, it's not about that petition you didn't sign.
You will always hold that against me, right? I'm sorry, I didn't find you. I didn't even know there was a petition going on. Anyway, let's ask a few questions.
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
Okay, but you must have some sort of scientific explanation.
There must be a scientific explanation, right?
When my friends at NASA tell me they can't explain a solar eclipse without a single theory as to how or why, maybe it's time to get worried. Like they are.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over. Our planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
So what's your take on the dying animals?
You think that's why all these animals are dying here?
Well, our shoreline has been receding, not to mention the daily contamination of the ocean. That's all you need to kill off sea and wildlife here, unless you know something I don't.
Well, I do believe that at least some of these events are connected to Max's time magic, right? I mean, obviously, beached whales happen, dying birds can happen, and even, you know, the snowstorm can happen with a changing climate, I suppose. But not the damn solar eclipse. So, yeah, there's definitely more going on. I'm not going to tell her about the time travel. And Tobanga is a totem, right? So what would Tobanga have to do with it?
I wonder if the Tobanga knows more than anybody here.
Oh, Max, nobody even knows who brought the Tobanga here. It was likely stolen from the South Pacific by local fishermen. But I know what you're saying. There's a lot of energy here.
Okay, if you say so. Let's talk about Nathan.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
Mr. Prescott has no class at all after his suspension. I didn't think you were friends.
I'm not. But I was hoping to get some information.
You probably know him better.
I've tried. Nathan is a Prescott, and with that comes a lot of baggage. Too much for one teenager. This week was the proof. Principal Wells did the right thing.
I know. Nathan needs real help.
Yes, he does, Max. I did try once, but Mr. Prescott didn't appreciate my help. I did see Nathan leaving the campus looking angrier than usual, so maybe it's good you haven't found him.
Okay, so we got that piece of information already. And finally, let's talk about Kate.
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Who needs surveillance when we have Maxine Caulfield? You did a wonderful thing, and now we have to make sure Kate gets the help she needs. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
No, but Blackwell certainly needs some help.
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start. I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
That's a good point. But I think the Prescotts themselves intervened, right?
Do the Prescotts have anything to do with the Vortex Club? I mean, they don't get all their money from car washes.
No, they don't. But membership has its privileges, especially when your father is Blackwell's biggest sponsor. This elitist nonsense has no place here.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
All right, thanks for the
Time to
chat.
go clean up graffiti from those kids.
Right, Samuel, let's try this again.
That's cool to see that Samuel's not alone for once.
How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
Okay, let's see, what can I ask? Tell me more about the animals.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
For example, the whales.
How can anybody explain all those poor beached whales?
My dad was a fisherman, and he'd take me out to hear the whales sing. Now they just cry.
Okay. They're not alone. What does that mean?
They're not alone these days. I feel so powerless.
Oh no. You're the opposite of powerless, Max.
You think so, Samuel?
You and Arcadia Bay are connected by time and tide. So, next time I have a question, I'm coming to you.
You are still weird. Okay, let's talk about squirrels.
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and happy on the campus.
Me too. If something happened to them... Oh,
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
the only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Okay, well, that's nice. Can I take a photo of the squirrel? No, I can't. I have more questions that I can ask Samuel, and I will. However, the episode is getting pretty long, so I'm going to make a cut here, and we will continue this in the next episode. So, as usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.